Let's go for another ride in Aruba, this time to my favorite Colombian restaurant. It's known as the Casa Vieja, and it's located close to the airport. Over there on the right, you can see the control tower. We don't need any directions from them. Just follow this video and I'll take you right there. By now you notice we're getting into the left turn lane. While we're parked at the red light, let's have a little conversation about your visit to Aruba. Maybe you've been here 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. You have years of experience here, or it might be your first visit to the island. Either way, you know that creature comforts are for sissies and you like your chow native. That's why we're going to the Casa Vieja. Everybody has their idea of good food, including a lot of people on television. I'm not here to argue the point. What I want is an authentic Colombian dish, the kind of food that the people at Casa Vieja serve every single day. And whether we want to admit it or not, every vacation has a budget, so let's stick to it. And at the Casa Vieja, that's not a problem. Hopefully you've been paying attention to the directions here. We made the left turn at the airport, now we're headed inland. We're going to come up on the first and only traffic circle during this drive. All you're going to do is go to the other side and continue straight. In a moment we're going to get back on the food, but let's just pay attention to the driving for a minute so no one gets lost. By now you made it around the traffic circle and you want to hear about the food at Casa Vieja. We're going to get to it, so just sit tight and make sure your seatbelt is fastened. First, take a look at this area. This is a place where regular folks live and work. There's no hotels here, no beaches, but these guys, they like to eat just like all the rest of us. And that's why we're going over to the Casa Vieja, where you're going to see plenty of locals. Now the problem with local food is there's two kinds, good and bad. The challenge is to sort one from the other when you're in a place like Aruba for maybe only a week or two. Luckily I've taken the trouble of doing that for you, so stick with me, because the place you're going to is authentic. These people are from Colombia, they're not pretenders, they're not making believe, they're not pulling it out of the freezer, defrosting it in a microwave and throwing it on a plate. They're doing it the way they do it at home, which is exactly what you're looking for, the real deal. As long as we're talking about the real deal, let me give you a preview of the bandeja paisa platter, which is my favorite dish that they serve at Casa Vieja. It's basically a piece of everything on a single platter and it'll keep you full all day. This is not for amateurs, this is not for the timid. In fact, if you're counting your cholesterol, do not watch the rest of this video because you'll be appalled and you might even black out. As for me, I can't wait to get it. If you're still watching this video, that means you have a sense of adventure and you're not fearful of cardiac surgery. I respect that. The thing to remember is, they serve up lots of other things at Casa Vieja. You can get a broiled fish, a roast chicken, and you can also get authentic Colombian soup. Despite the heat in Aruba, you'll see a lot of Colombians here and they love the soup. For me, I'd rather have the bandeja paisa platter. Now stay with me, we're going to make a left turn and park right in front of the place. Going inside, we're going to use some video trickery to brighten things up as we make a left turn and get to my table. You'll notice the menu's already waiting. Let's take a close look. You might want to hit the pause button to scope it for yourself. Those prices are very good. And over here, we have Diario. That's my favorite newspaper. Great political cartoons, and you get the lottery numbers. And how about the drink prices? Check this out. You won't see those prices at your hotel. Enough reading the paper and chatter, and it's time to get down to business. Here's the bandeja paisa. Notice the rice, the sausage. Over here, you got the salad, slice of avocado, on top the chicharron. There's some ribs, an arepa, fried plantain, a fried egg on top of a piece of steak, all backed up by a bucket of beans and a huge pitcher of water. By the way, chicharron, just think deep fried bacon. This is your cholesterol nightmare. Here's the kitchen where all that good food comes from, and this fine lady is Maria. She owns the joint. What a great cook.